Moet hy opgetel. Usually moet ek self gaan kies. Gister was heeltemal excellent geweest, né?
As far as I can remember.
Vir job oor wat dan.
And if you're trying to push something, keeping it anonymous, but if you try and push something, then you're like a rebel. Like, if you have to encourage me, Maricha, somewhere technically it is like, but you are actually putting me opposing against my. I know it's because of love, and maybe you're right, but I'm now married with this human. And it's like, so either you're saying I married wrong, or I have to have the biggest cojones be like this. Know everyone. And then, but why? Oh, Jack said, my friend said, my brother said, my. Oh, okay. And it gets a weird. It gets.
Yeah, it's so weird because even when you mention I'm like married wrong, because I feel like that happens a lot, where you can see this person feeds off this one's trauma. It's like an evil circle. But then you're like, then what? Are you gonna go and be like, the fuck? Are you gonna be like, yeah, much you see, because you guys actually shouldn't be together? Like, what? Where are we going now with this?
And
So it just feels like with all those things, I'm just like, no, thank you.
to what point are you willing to walk the healing journey? And so let's say you are 100% correct. You're the only one in this case. And you're like, kom ek al gou hierdie splinter uit jou oog. And you're like this. But let's say it's true. And like, how far? Because it is the way it is because of trauma. Then it's like that family people that you saw. It's like, no, but do you know what they went through? But do you know what they went through? And you have to then actually sit through that entire journey.
Yeah, I guess you can always just point something out, but then, Charlie, there's just so much. And I'm glad I can see obviously a whole picture, or much bigger picture where I'm like, I'm not gonna. Ma, if I almost met you now, and I see something, like you see, if Kelly says something, Richard's just like, yes, I'm sorry, yeah, no, I'll do that. I'm like, then I feel like it's actually lack of place if you feel you must, to be like, yo, you are a little puppy to your wife. And you can maybe hurt that person, but then it's probably gonna stop there. I don't see those two going like, what do you mean? Let's dive a bit deeper. Yeah. Okay, so me and my wife's relationship are like, no, he's gonna be a bit offended. He's probably gonna think about it. Maar as apples is so gaan, is he Charlie butt, and then you've got so much space to go like this. Wait, what do you mean though? Because I know your wife, I know you, I know your families, I know, and then I get involved, and then with the whole thing, I'm like, no, thank you. Yeah, the thing about life on its own is it's starting to make more sense to me that people are interested in other people's lives. And I honestly don't think because their life is boring. I just think they don't want to deal with life. So obviously it can look boring.
Hello, everybody.
Because you don't want to deal with it, your life. Yeah. I'm just going to play back, because to play back is to play forward.
Inside the goalkeeper, let's see.
Okay, to play back is to play forward.
I'll be the goalkeeper.
Nice!
Oh, sick, wasted!
You committed to your role. Yes,
I was successful at my role.
You were.
No. But I'm done with that role, so let's stay clean. All the content.
Let's take us seriously, because we are a seriously.
I think the only thing that makes it more complicated is, it's like,
yes, beautiful.
all you. I'll be here for
nicked it. He nicked it.
But obviously there's a place where you don't want to just ignore everything because you are connected, because you care. You want,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
you want the relationship. You don't want to be the
Yeah.
I see you at funerals relationship. And that makes it super compiece in its own way.
Yeah.
And I think that's unfortunately how things just it's like, oh yeah, we don't really, because it happened somewhere early, and then kids, I could just see kids aren't an excuse. But if you get more than one kid in your life, and life gets really busy, and there's school and there's activities, and they are taking part in things, that it's literally that vibe of, oh, because you never set the ground structures for. I really thought I had to pull there.
So you're talking. I feel like you're so far from the details that I'm completely missing what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So I
And
think it's easy.
when you finish with the FC sentence, like, please, no, sorry, don't.
But I think what happens is if
Life
you don't
gets complicated
set,
at a stage.
yeah, but
With
then
kids and
if you
stuff.
don't have, I don't want to say routine because it's deeper than routine, but let me use routine for now. But if you don't have your routine or your way of life
With your friends, with your family.
with friends and family,
Okay.
then you don't notice that someone disappeared. It's almost like I'm sitting in this room and somebody went like this. And then you do maybe a little bit like, I think it was 3. Oh, shit. Like my own sentences goes missing without. And then it just happens. And then one day somebody asks like, but why haven't you never had that cookie? Why didn't you sit with Richard? Or why did... It's like, yeah, what did happen? And you can't place exactly when did the relationship stop, when did... It wasn't a fight, it wasn't a thing. You just got too busy, but it didn't get too busy. You didn't have this structure set in to go through things.
Hi.
Hello everybody!
Caps Gaming, bruh.
Talking
Bruh.
quack, duck,
Yeah, we're just
quack,
talking
duck.
twuck to each other. Twuck.
Kaka,
How's
taka,
everybody?
tok. I'm the only one eating
Good
cookies,
night.
yeah.
Bye, cheers. Terug gaan nie eet, ek kom net eet.
Sorry, sick back.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that what can obviously also happen with, like, if you have a cool routine. Yes, it's so. Oh, this gets complicated. If you have a routine of you wake up, you spend time with your kids, you work, you spend time with your wife, your kids, bed, repeat. Now you have a routine and you don't, nothing changes. But then yes, your friends are like, hello, okay, we also get some time. But you've got a sick, cool routine for your family, but it's actually an unhealthy routine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you have to be aware of your routine, being healthy or unhealthy. And if you think you've got a solid, so let's say you spend time with a friend, let's say me, and you, now I'm part of your routine. Well, let's say me and Renique, so we do like activity together as families, once a month. Then you still have to be conscious of, is this the only friends I need? And then, is this enough time with them? And then routine can carry on. Because even if you fall away from that routine, and you won't notice it, maybe that's what you wanted as well. You know what I mean? So it didn't necessarily just sneak off. You actually didn't want that, but then you're still in a very unhealthy. It gets like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
Life
with
is,
you.
no, life. I love it that life can be so simple and complicated, but I just feel like the last few months it's just been complicated. I wonder how quick I just want to check this. Quick
Yeah.
response time is.
What's up, everybody?
Let's see.
Bro.
I wonder how long our response time is. I wonder how quick our. It's quite slow. want to check this.
It's long.
The
Yeah.
response time is 15-20 seconds.
everybody.
Let's see.
Yes, it's more.
Bro. I wonder how long our response time is.
Yeah, that must be like.
Felt like 20 seconds, 25. Yo.
Good day, said hi. Bruh. Hey,
I guess
bro.
we can't do anything.
Hi.
Wait, I think we can
No.
actually. There's a delay. Let me just see this. Output. Somewhere is a delay. I think there's somewhere one. Oh, that manage thing you could set it. I think. I'm not gonna worry about that now. Output. It's so. It frustrates me in a very weird way that our chat isn't. There's not a 5-second.
Yeah.
Like it rubs on me. I hate the fact that you're like. Let's say we're trying to build a stream, but there's stuff that might actually like delay, like hinder us, you know. And then we can't actually do anything about it.
I
That
was gonna say the
sucks.
chat thing sucks. Because attention span, all the time, of the modern world, and you can think even yours. You were brave enough to say hello. You're like 1, 2, and we like those. Like, oh, they're not even.
Oh. Yes, sir.
You
It runs
fought for
like
that one.
Haaland for some reason. Rose. Yes, sir.
First time.
Good night. Good night, sparring bot. Oh,
We started.
Goblet
Number
of Fire.
4. I already have questions.
Harry, is your baby named the Goblet of Fire? Yeah.
We just like
Oh.
How do I say where are we by saying where we are? Yo.
Beautiful. Oh, oh.
The massacre, the attack. Maybe it's not a massacre. It felt like it was
yeah.
the attack on the
Yeah.
the
World Cup.
national World Cup or whatever, not national, World Cup thing happened, and
That was in the beginning.
yeah, and then
Beginning.
we are. Oh yeah. Just when, he's going to do the Professor Moody, Mad Eye Moody. What? No. He's gonna do a Avada Kedavra on the spider. So he did Cruciatus.
Oh,
he did,
yeah.
and he's gonna go now
In the
because
classroom.
Hermione is like, "Can't you see?" But I remember what you said, like shame. I'm not judging the actor of Neville, but I wish that was a bit more clear
Yes.
in the film to represent, well done, his trauma when the Cruciatus happens, because wasn't his parents either kill? Was they killed, or were they just...
I don't know. They were Cruciatus. He did that to them for very long. I don't know if that killed them or did he kill them just after that.
But
But
they
the
went
trauma
through that.
was they
Yeah.
went through the Cruciatus.
I have to say it's that, and obviously probably what's the other one?
The manipulating one. Yeah.
The manipulating one is a weird one for me, because obviously if you lose all, then literally I can almost now do anything with your body. So you do the cruciatus in your own way.
Mm.
So okay, but Avada Kedavra is like you just dead. It's almost the kindest way to go, unless somebody say Avada Kedavra, you feel your heart explode, or some weird.
Yeah, it's definitely I think what makes it just bad is they see it as the killing curse.
Mm.
So, but for the person that's experiencing it, that's probably
Because they tried in the film, or it feels to me in the film, Hermione sits like this, and when he does the curses, everybody feels uncomfortable.
Mm.
But I'm like, I wish there was a.
Well, with
better
Neville's
way
thing
to-
was he does that. I remember his face is like
Mm.
he's like that. Like he acts almost like weird.
Mm.
And then I don't know what the books do about it, but then I think if you just watch the films and you hear Hermione saying, "Can't you see it's bothering him?"
Yeah.
Then that's obviously for me. That's feel like it's
In-
enough to say like Neville's obviously very uncomfortable with this,
Mm-hmm.
and then later you hear, "Oh shit, his parents went through this,"
Mm.
and then you're like, "Oh shit, that's why Neville was a bit like it looked like a pansy when that happened."
Mm.
And I guess that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what the books did, but if it's just the films, I guess that's unfortunately just films.
Yeah. Not. But now, question.
Shit.
When the fight or massacre or whatever happens on the World Cup, then what is the guy's name? He is Professor Mad Eye Moody. He does the polyjuice thing. Who is that? The dude that fakes to be Mad Eye Moody.
Oh, the guy, the evil guy.
Yeah, bad guy.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is, but it's at isn't it what's his name? What's the guy in the Ministry of Magic's son was?
Yeah.
What's his name? Junior. Oh, what did it say? But yeah. No, it's Cornelius.
But
I feel like I will get it eventually. Am I running the right way?
So Charlie wants to do a solo effort. After there's debris, Harry Potter is just chilling there, fall asleep after a kop gedonk. But then he puts the fates with the snake in the air by saying like a cool little magic mood eye, whatever mood. It feels like a mood something.
Wait, but
Sorry. Did math there, trigonometry.
you're just talking about the evil guy that summoned the sign.
Yeah, he's the same guy that did. He becomes Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah.
But now hello.
Yo, Dwayne plays Z.
Do you play Dragon
up?
Ball Z?
Do you play Dwayne?
You play World War Z. But it's almost like he says Voldemort in a cool or weird way to make that green thing
Mm-hmm.
in the air. And then, what is that thing called again?
It's just the mark of
Yeah,
the dark mark or something like
yeah. Then I'm like, okay, does that have some kind of power to it? Or is it like graffiti? And then does Dumbledore have one? You're like, Dumbledorius, and there's a cool, like almost like the opposite of but not an opposite, but a version of a Expecto Patronum that shows your, like, what is that? It's just like
It's like
good propaganda for him. And
It's like, as far as I understand, that's like their sign, so you can like make your own one. And I think it is in a way like graffiti, like maybe the bat signal, like that. It's something put in the sky. It's the dark mark, or whatever. But then it's also something with that where they like call him. They call Voldemort to come, because they also do the same thing to call him.
Oh yeah.
But I think the biggest thing is it's literally just a mark. Like it's like
Yeah.
what's that swastika?
Yeah.
It's like
big
just
propaganda.
painting that on the wall. That's what you do. I don't think it's got any power, or that's why when they must thought Harry did it,
Yeah.
it was like a thing. But Harry, that's his mark. Yeah, it's just like this symbol. Okay, next
Then-
question.
I'm here next to you, Charlie. So, man, but bad guy, not Voldemort. Bad guy in this movie. The moment when Mad Eye Moody, Fat Eye Moody, gets introduced. He's like, they're waiting basically in the wings.
Yeah.
And then he walks in, and the whole Hogwarts castle goes weird. Like, it looks like it's gonna rain, and it looks like it gets thundered, and then he sends something up. Was that the castle saying, intruder, he's fucked up? Like, the rest of the scene, nothing. And then
It's a weird moment.
yeah, like, what was the...
I've got no idea what that was, but what the vibe I'm getting is Mad Eye Moody is more weird. Like even in the books, they explain him as this weird guy. Everybody's actually scared of him, and so I think he comes in with a presence. And I think if he came in and a dragon flew through the castle, people would just be like, "Don't question it. It's Mad Eye Moody that just came in. Stuff's weird around him." But it won't surprise me if the castle reacted in a way, and he like shut it up or whatever, or not that the castle actually
Because he
reacts.
even said something like, the rain or the roof or something. I can't. But he made a comment about it, and I'm like, I don't know why I never picked it up back in the day, but I was now like, what was that? And then Mad Eye Moody, the original, sounds like he's a badass.
He is a very badass. Yeah.
Now I want to see how he got trumped. I'm not saying impossible, but it must have been like quite a battle, or he's just been proper hoodwinked. He was caught
Probably
watching
probably
Witch
a
Porn,
hoodwink.
and he like, ha, I got you.
Because I see in the wizarding world, there's like the two main ways is you can either libate somebody that they don't know what the F's going on, or the other thing is you have a proper battle with somebody, and the only people that can like they don't actually don't show it, but nobody tries like weird stuff with Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming, because he set so many traps and spell defenses, and his stuff was on a different level.
Keep hearing his...
So I'm just assuming, because I think that guy took on Moody face to face, he would have probably lost.
Probably.
Because that was his job. He's a hunter of the bad guys. And so I'm just assuming he got like tricked. Something happened, or
Wonder how that... I'm now, especially because Kelly is listening to it, I'm now more in the mood. I think I'll put it on my list for next year to try and read all the books. I think it would be a cool...
It's for me. I finished 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna start it again. I finished 1, 2, and 3.
And then 3, 2, and 1.
No, then I read it 2, 3, 1, and then 3, 2, 1.
And now you're back to 1, 2, 3.
No.
Oh.
I'm just gonna carry on now to 4.
Okay. Fine, right. So funny.
But so there's so many things I'm like, what the heck? And I can't recall it now.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe if somebody says it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember reading something like that. But I feel like if you want to remember stuff in the wizarding world, you have to like read the books. Like, there's a lot of people that read it once a year. I think that's probably the vibe you need to go for. But obviously, it's cool in that moment when you read. You're like, oh, that's so cool because I remember seeing this or that or yeah. But there's so many things that I read and I'm like, oh, I want to tell this to somebody, but you're like, okay, I have to leave it to myself. And I struggle a bit reading Harry Potter now because I'm so deep in it and you've seen it so many times and yo, WSG everyone, what the hell does that mean? Where's the guy? Where's the guy? What does that mean?
What is it? Wait. Run dear edits.
RYD edits. I want to see something.
That must be a chance. But see, we have to actually open it on the screen so that the people don't feel we are being intrusive.
But it does though. That's what happened last time.
Oh, okay.
I think a guy just picked it up because we said.
Oh.
Check this channel. Okay. He tried. He had a dream. What's up, man? You mean
WSG. When Saturday gonna, everyone?
what's up, gang?
Where's sausage group?
I'm in the kitchen. Oh no, wait, that doesn't make sense.
Closest.
So we must watch that Outlander,
Mm-hmm.
which is about, I guess, well, it's not about it, but we must just see a lot of the Scottish, what do you call it, tribe,
My
clan.
family.
So it's so, I don't know how accurate they are trying to be.
Mm-hmm.
But and obviously like, if you speak about like the South African, especially with the wars, and that's usually most when you see a culture or a clan offside. Like yes, they were tough because they did this, and this. And I feel so sorry for the Scottish because that's how I'm saying. I don't know if it's true, but they seem like so proud that it's a lot of people that's like they fight and they die and they're like brave men. But the whole time you're like, shame, but they're too little. They don't have enough. They don't have all the weapons. They don't have all the like it's almost like in school there's like these three guys that's like a gang, and they're like they'll basically die for each other. They'll do everything they can, but they're always fighting a group of like 15 people. So you see them like fighting their hearts out and like
But
they always lose. And I feel like I wonder if the Scottish people.
Math is against you.
But then it's such a weird thing to like ask, because I think every culture or every whatever would be like, yeah, but it's the Irish. Yeah, they were brave. They are real men.
Yes.
And yes, if you see, but Charlie, the English, and I'm talking about, I don't know what era that was, but the red coat era,
Okay.
Charlie. I just feel like I think I'll ever from all the stuff the movies I've seen, usually they show them also as the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I'll struggle to be proud of my heritage. If I was proper English, I'm like, yeah, that's us.
If you say the red coat era, what do you mean?
I think it's like 1840, 1850s. Because there was also, I think with our Boer War, they were also known as the Redcoats. But that was like 1910. I think it started in 1899 somewhere and it went over to the 1900s, or not 1900s. That was a weird way of how they explain those things. But it went over to 1900. So it was in that, I don't know if it's give or take 40 years or...
But okay, so somewhere there, they were more known as the Redcoats.
Yeah, because they literally wore redcoats. But then it's also most the whole and with the Vikings, something turned was when they became Crusaders, and I don't know where that things, but somewhere England was known as the Redcoats.
Mhm.
And then I'm just like, Charlie, those people, I'm like,
I think just somewhere England became Rome vibes. They just wanted to conquer the world and did. Conquered half the.
but all the movies just also show them like as, in a way, like pansies and like bullies in a way, and you know what I mean?
Mm.
Just feels like, what the hell are you guys standing for? Like, what's your... Oh, close. Yeah, and obviously Outlander makes Scottish people look like, for some reason, well, not for some reason, I guess TV or whatever. If you think about a kilt, you think, I thought sort of a short skirt,
Mm.
but in this series they show them like it's almost like by their like cater. It's a
Mm.
long dress thing, and the way they look, you're like, actually looks cool. But obviously also the men were also wild.
Yeah.
They weren't like proper gentlemen. I think if they were, then it probably would have looked a bit like, why are you wearing skirts?
Yeah. Big weird.
And because they are how they are, it's like, oh, it's not, yeah. It's pretty cool to see that. I think from my extremely little knowledge of history, you don't think much of like the Scots. If you see this, you're like, you see, but they actually, but again, I don't know how accurate this is. Oh, beautiful. Against the post,
Why
nogals.
not? Why?
Away.
Flying Dutchman. Flying Dutchman.
L2.
You're a Dutchman, and you went flying.
L2.
Listen, clip him on it. Not a keeper too. Oh, we have to see this again.
You see, it's not a
Hang time.
Not a
0.5 seconds.
not a beautiful flying Dutchman, but flying is flying.
Mm-hmm. J Bollet.
Apparently, the longest. I think this is the right way around, but I think the longest recorded flight time for a chicken is longer than the time the Wright brothers were in the air with their first flight. It's pretty cool for me to think that they weren't in the air for very long.
No. It's like, they made it.
Okay, okay.
Massey Ferguson.
Oh, I tried the cross. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful, Charlie. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful run. Oh, ricochet.
Well done. You kicked love. See what I did there. Sass.
So there's something I thought of that I guess I don't want to burden your mind with things. But at BBN the guy at Martin's funerals said that they're getting a package that's for especially for like lower class workers and people that's on SASA. So I obviously thought of your mom.
Mm-hmm.
But then I want to ask, like I was so ready, but you know when you're like ready for,
Yeah.
you know when you're like ready for, oh it took forever, what an idiot. You're like ready for a question, but other people keep on talking so much.
Yeah.
You later think like, I don't think my question is worth it anymore.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask him seriously, like, can you sign somebody up for this package without them knowing?
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, because I can't imagine that thing with, so because a funeral apparently minimum it's like 15 grand.
And that's minimum.
I'm just thinking, was if something happens to your mom, that's probably on you, not the death, the funeral.
That as well.
But then I thought like, yes, it would be cool if you could get like a small package from them. And then I was wondering, can you get it without her knowing? Because imagine you're like, oh, mom, I want to get a funeral thing for you. It's weird because I can just hear how she won't see the reason in.
Yeah.
No, but this is a thing for if something happens whenever. It's like, but do you think I'm gonna die now?
Kenny.
No. It's for when something
Eers
happens.
as ek geskei is.
Do, 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 do. Oh, beautiful! Oh, shit, sorry. I was close.
We gotta move.
Attacking.
Very quiet today. Offside?
That is offside. Must be. Okay, no. Keeper. No, keeper. Like to play with fire. But we've got one more shot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful, Charlie. I need to try. Yes, is you could pass for me. Am I alright? Yes. Goodness.
What can I say?
You think the manager is in there?
They
Has football for you.
Yeah, that's
you get
classic.
what you get. You get what you get.
And you don't get what you don't get.
That's actually very true. Very accurate. Let's just see. I'm actually
It's
losing.
excellente.
Actually losing track of our subscribers in a way.
Oh, we had 1,000.
No.
You're losing track. I can't count more than 1,000. Look. 999.
That's very close. You're getting there.
1,000. A, B, C. Come on, if we had viewers, it would have been. Yeah, they would be laughing.
Yes, they'll
now.
be on the floor now.
Yeah, see. Now he's bragging because he did a.
Flying Dutchman. Hey, sir, you can call me the Dutchman.
The win's what I'm happy about.
He wanted it there. Yeah. He wanted a scolding answer.
Alan. No, I reject. I reject.
Who's next? Who's next?
Who would have known that life is all about like balancing relationships? You exchange player. Jorge Broadbent.
I knew this flippin' top will be too hot. I'm just gonna open up my back like this. Some call me a genius. Other people just call me clever. I'll take both.
Some call you Charlie. I've heard that
Can
before.
you just blow some air into my back there? Ah, so spicy.
You should put a fan in, yeah.
It's that time of the year. Putting up fans.
I know you're a fan, but I mean, for us.
Wonder why that. I don't think it's cleaning's gonna fix that.
I don't think so. I should clean it. I should. But it's weird because it feels like if it smells now, and it sounds like it smells clipping something technically. What else is making that sound? But why an increase in speed? Does it move a little bit more forward, and that's where it's.
I think I might be hearing it not correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm hearing, it's not an increase in speed; it's an increase in volume.
So you think it's going now?
No, I think it's going. It's not touching. Then I'm gonna go excessive. This is the fan spinning. This is the thing it's hitting. It goes like. It spins like here. And it goes like. And then it goes away again.
Mm.
So for some reason, I just can't think why.
Yeah.
Something is moving enough to throw it off balance. But I'm like, it can maybe be like the dust, especially if you haven't cleaned it since you got it. It makes bit sense to me, but it just feels like extremely like it went like and then gone. That makes sense because you're moving like a fan, you know. No, just blow it out, I guess. Hello from South Africa.
Sup.
Where in South Africa are you from? Which province? Give us the province.
The
P. O. O.
province.
WACNOV. The province. Okay, Charlie. Beautiful.
Massey Ferguson.
Beautiful. See, I drew the whole of the crowd to the center. Okay, I'm gonna fight for it.
Yes,
Wasn't
you
enough.
did. That guy went flying
I turned him into the Flying Dutchman. Not by your
like
choice.
a rolling hill.
Oh,
Offside. I played the offside trap.
tell me what?
Where's that storm fellow?
How much? How much
What do we do with
Scottish
that?
is your father?
Wait. What do you mean?
Like blood. Like his parents basically were they pure-blooded, bred? What do you call it? Scots, or were they one of them mixed? Like Kelly is, if I understand correctly, I think she's 50% Lebanese. Unless Andrea is not 1% Lebanese. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I'm just focusing on this strike.
I am here if you want to. Oh no, not
Yes,
there anymore.
So I'm not sure.
Send a message
I know.
now.
Okay, he'll probably. Well, he won't answer. But if we will probably have a very good idea. All I know is there was a ship. 1920 settlers, which is a ship from Scotland. And here's the ship's name that arrived. And that is where my family's lineage is from, that Scottish ship that came to the coast of
So it's
South
probably
Africa.
your dad, can be your dad's grandparents that came. So if they were Scottish, let's say they were, then the question is, who did your dad's parents, what were their vibe? Your grandparents. I'm just curious. Doesn't matter because River is not Scottish anymore. Because Charlie is mixing with the. How do you say that? How do you say? What's the racist term towards any other race?
Like a broad spectrum.
You're mixing your blood.
Yeah, I guess. I would, if I was America, I would have unless it's super expensive.
You were who?
If I was in America.
Yes, Charlie. I assume that's what you said.
Okay, I don't have to clarify this more and make me feel cock.
No, but I'm
Make it now. Make me feel cock now of how I said
I'm
it.
going to do it now because I'm trying to. I want to let you know that the way you said it, I thought you were saying like you're trying to say Mordecai. And then I was like, what the F are you saying? It's like, I'm assuming you're saying America, and then I had to stop you. Just for future.
Because Mordecai makes 100% sense.
Yeah, but I don't. If you're telling me a story, I don't want to be sitting here trying to decipher your
I'm
sentences.
just sensitive. But if I was in America,
If you were Mordecai. Yeah.
Mordecai.
No, Mordecai.
No, I mispronounced the name.
I thought you were saying Mordecai. I was like, what the mud are you saying? Anyways, yeah.
Then
We're
I would
past
have done
now.
that 23andMe test or thing. There's probably one here, but I haven't seen it advertised. I'm not doing the effort.
What happens though if you go into the American one? What do you have to be a citizen, or how does that work? Or is it you can't like
Because you
send
have
blood?
to send your blood.
I'm assuming you can't send it from here.
I guess you can, but I think it's so much ajar to send my blood to another country, and then I never did. What's our version of that? Because there must be our version to see
I
what's
just
all
don't
your.
trust our version though. Would you?
Off the bat, no, because I didn't even do the F2 search. But if I do the F2 search, then you might hear like, oh, that's how.
I'm
So-
just straight no. If it's like it's a South African company that takes your blood and tells you, I'm like, no ways. That's bullshit. I would like to get the results and just see.
Yeah.
That I don't want. They shouldn't see a picture of me. Anything. Just send me the. It's like that guy that apparently is a guy that got a fine. He was driving like 160.
Mm-hmm.
He has the registration number, and he's like, he goes to the police. He's like, listen, there's no ways. It's impossible. And they're like,
For you, no?
okay.
Sorry.
Wearing the yellow jerseys.
Oh.
And then they're like, no, but sir, it's a fine. It's your thing. You got fined. You can't debate this. This is the number. It's like, hey, I'm just telling you, it's impossible. And then I don't. Apparently, there's a lot of questions I have to, but they said please. Then bring your vehicle here, and we could see where the mistake is. And he arrived there with a flippin' 1940 tractor, and he's like, this is the last thing that apparently went 160 or whatever. Apparently that happened. It sounds like that. It's like, I want to see.
But then they're like, oh, we were wrong. And he drives back with the tractor. Somewhere it's like, no, it's a nitro.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder how accurate those blood things are.
No, I just. Because they even find your. Like in Joe Rogan, they found Neanderthal.
So
it's like. That's the pre human. So we.
oh shit.
Like Naledi is most the oldest human that they've
Oh yeah.
found, and she is. Because you get Homo sapien.
Mm-hmm.
Homo sapien, something like this. You get Neanderthal, Denisovans, and all these versions of humans.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me more than that. I've heard these names. I don't know which era they are, how they work, but he's got Neanderthal blood in him. Boh. Ooh. Oh.
Hello from South Africa. I'm pretty sure these people don't talk back because delay.
I'm sure.
Delay.
So let's say, hi, how's it going, guy? Really like one
the
minute.
girl comes up. It's like, hey guys, I'm a girl. What's up?
Nah, don't. Today I can't gender.
Yes, that was.
Teamwork.
That was
You were
just
drowning.
rude. That was just out of place. If you pass to me, I can do a left, sweet, beautiful running.
See, now I made up for it, huh? Made
Yeah.
up for it.
That was proper teamwork. It made the dream work. Dreamworks.
No. Little weak Youthy scored.
I saw an ad for Audi's car in Formula 1. Pretty cool ad. They were like, they say you have to put the engine in the back, on the front. we put it in the center of gravity. And I think then when they did it, they changed something in the car industry. They said, and they're showing a different car, and they said you have to use a V8, blah 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 blah. We used a straight 3, and I'm assuming they changed something then. And then they said something about racing or whatever, and they show like the Audi's car. Like, that's pretty cool. So in their ad, I'm getting this idea that they think they're gonna come and change something with their car.
Yeah, change the sport.
Like, yes, but since Audi did that, the whole
Audi
game
is
changed.
German.
Yeah. It was actually a combination of 4 car companies. I don't know if you knew that.
Interesting. No. Who goes to cars?
That's
I
like
probably know.
That's the reason it's 4 circles. It's the 4 brands coming together.
That's cool. Are they known, the other companies, or was it like...
Probably, obviously back then. I mean, you won't know them. It wasn't like Ford that joined, because then.
Yeah.
But I think you'll recognize like 1 or 2. But they did. I feel like there was a brand that was more like the Audi brand, but then they went under a different name, and then when the other people joined.
Yeah, what did you say?
Going for time,
Jesse
man.
Charlie is like...
For your history and who's the 4 car companies that joined to become Audi?
Cox.
Audi, Dutch, first Dutch Techniek. Voorsprong Dutch Techniek. first Dutch Techniek. Sometimes I wish chat can be like, haha, you sound so stupid. And then carry on, like, just mark me a bit. The 4 companies were Audi, that's what makes sense there. So DKW, Horch, Wanderer. These 4 brands are represented by the 4 rings on the Audi logo, which you are calling Dutch Techniek. It's actually Voorsprong Dutch Techniek, which is advancement through technology. Shut up, chat. I feel like you could have been much more nice when you said that.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it was a Oomid stopped here. He came to check on a car, and he drove here with his little Audi from like 1949 or something, Charlie. It's a 3-cylinder. I heard it from our place, and I was like, what the hell is that thing? Because it just doesn't sound like a proper idling engine. I was like, it's probably a bike. Like, no. And I had to go. I took Bjorn on. I want to hear what this thing is. And he says it's like, no, it's not misfiring. It's just a 3-cylinder, so it sounds different.
3-cylinder.
And then he showed me the engine, Charlie. With the engine was, you've got the radiator that helps with the cooling. You must know something about the radiator after your experience. Now, if you've got some idea how big that system is, the engine comparison. Charlie, this Audi's engine is this big. The radiator, the whole water cooling system, is like this box here at the back. And I looked at him and told him why is the radiator so big? He's like, oh, there's no water pump. So it literally, through the water getting hot, it lifts itself up and then starts flowing in again, and the hot water circulates the system. But because of that, everything had to be like this massive, these pipes and these things, and I'm like, it's bigger than, it's like double the size of the engine. That's weird, isn't it? And the engine itself is like this little...
Very cool. Wish I knew more about... Yes, hi, how's it going?
That's good. Probably just taking the shot. No, the thing about South African soccer is that... please. This
is like gambling 101.
I'm going to tell you the odds of winning the lotto.
No, we're not a couple.
It's actually a good thing. This is the odds of winning the lottery. I'm going to tell you now.
Okay.
It's more like this. Now, the world map of 1859 is actually from the French origin.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but I do have a lotto question.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this unnecessarily for a while. there's certain things that is almost a fact, but there's still an odd, so it's not a fact, but it's almost like if somebody says,
But with odds, there's no facts, though.
hmm?
With odds, there's no
No.
facts.
Yeah,
Like, they can't coexist.
but that's what I'm saying. So there is, the odd is so small that it's almost basically a fact.
But it's not, though.
No, but okay, just hear me out.
This thing has got
Okay.
small odds.
Yeah, but when people speak in general,
Yeah.
it's basically a fact. Like, you won't win the lotto. People go like that, yeah, but it's basically impossible to win the lotto.
Okay.
That's phrases you hear. It's
Mhm.
like basically impossible. You will almost never win the lotto. The chance is so small that you win the lotto, but people win the lotto.
Okay.
Okay, but it's made out like, okay, so there's an odd, whatever that odd was again, whatever the 1 in 52 balls times whatever. Okay. Do you think my odd of winning the lotto, or a person's, okay, but no, let's use me for now, winning the lotto, is larger or smaller than me right now winning Magnus Carlsen in a chess match?
You'll, I think winning him is bigger.
Say again.
The odd of winning him is bigger. You've got a better
Meaning-
chance of winning him.
Than winning the lotto. So there will be a lot. Okay, Richard fighting
Better. But
Alex
So the lotto
Poatan
is-
Paya.
the lotto is
That's
like I know you usually must say what somebody wins,
yeah. Somebody
which is
always,
most our truth.
and many people have through.
Yeah, but the thing with that is, if I take a dice and it's got 2 billion sides, and now I roll that dice, it lands a number, another number. I'm not gonna make up
Mhm.
now. It lands on a number, then that number was 1.
Mhm.
So you can say, but somebody won. Yeah, but 2 billion people played.
Mhm.
So there is an odd that somebody will win.
Yeah.
But that odd that it's you is like. So that guy that won rolled that dice that had 2 billion sides.
Mhm.
It's like, I'm saying it's going to land on 155,239. And it landed on that.
Mhm.
Now I think 2 billion is actually a small odd. I think the lotto is much bigger
Mhm.
than that. So obviously, it sounds possible because somebody won, but it's actually
I hear that. I'm not
But it's
saying
actually not.
lotto is possible or not, but I am thinking I still have a larger chance at winning the lotto than beating
I almost want to say
Alex Poatan Paya.
no ways. Somebody phrased the lotto winning once, and I was like, I thought this is impossible. I've got 2 stories. The one is, if you put a monkey on a typewriter, and it goes like this, a monkey that doesn't
Mhm.
know how to type,
Mhm.
or doesn't know how to spell, he goes like
Mhm.
this. And he types the beginning of, I think they use Moby Dick. You can use
Mhm.
any book. He types the first page of Moby Dick perfectly. That's your odd of winning the lotto. Of that monkey. So you take monkeys, an infinite amount, and your odd of winning the lotto is the same as you checking it through all those monkeys, like, oh, one of them did it. He went like this. He typed the first. And then, so that feels like, isn't that impossible? Yes, it is. But obviously not. But that Neil deGrasse Tyson said he doesn't play the lotto because people realize the odds. Like you have got, it's weird to say, but you've got no chance to win. But you do, obviously. That's what makes it magical. But it's so big.
But that's why I feel like it's me beating Magnus Carlsen is like the monkey typing a chapter of Moby Dick. Because I feel like because it's so. I know I'm